Hi, you're welcome back to Real Time with Wimbod. My name is Wimbod. I know I have been missing for a while and I would have loved to give you that story, but I don't want to bore you, and probably I'll do it into another video. So thanks for sticking with me, and then I know there are some new people on here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, please do not forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment. So on today's episode, we are talking about the LGBTQ. I don't know if I'm getting the whole abbreviation right, or the whole alphabet thing right, but we are talking about the LGBTQ. So before I start, I would like to give a disclaimer. I am not doing this video based on religious factors. I'm just giving my honest opinion on the LGBTQ issue or saga that has been going on. Well, everybody knows I am a Christian. If you're on here and you didn't know, yes, I am a Christian. My family, I have Muslim background and then I have a Christian background mixed together. So yeah, but my parents, we grew up Christian and all. So let me give you a little background about we Africans, right? We Africans believe in, we do not easily accept new things. And when I say new things, things that are strange to us, things that we haven't experienced before. Who remembers the issue of apuskelike? I know you do, right? When when jean trousers was introduced or was becoming a trend, Africans vehemently refused to change, vehemently refused to accept the change. Now, we attributed it to religious factors, we attributed it to satanic factors and a whole lot of things. I remember growing up and it was being preached in church that the Bible doesn't accept women wearing trousers because it will make the woman challenge the man. Wearing trousers just like the man, it will make the woman challenge the man at home. Now, looking back at that explanation and that comparison, it is hilarious. Today, it is the most comfortable thing or garment or cloth that you would want to wear to look smart, to be active, and to sit anyhow you want as a woman. Some of us do not know how to sit. And so it is the most comfortable thing to wear today. And I don't see any religion talking against it now. Pastors wear it, female pastors wear it, pastors' wives do wear it, their children wear it, and Muslims do wear it, their imams' wives wear it. Even if it is under a hijab, you realize that people have accepted it. That aside, let's come to the introduction of the mobile phone. The introduction of the mobile phone was attributed to witchcraft in Africa. It was attributed to witchcraft. Now, the whole scenario was that how can you pick something and then you can hear somebody who is not in Africa, who is not in Ghana, you can hear the person's voice, you can talk to the person, but you can't see the person. Now, the introduction of Skype or video calls was attributed to witchcraft. Being that how can you sit at the back of the computer, in front of the computer, and see somebody who is several seas away? It was also attributed to witchcraft. Brings me back to the LGBTQ society. Now, this is something that is not strange. Honestly, It is not strange in our communities. Now, in the past, I have personally heard that it used to happen. It was abominable. Anyone who practiced it was stoned to death or was just publicly killed for it. Now, religiously, it is still abominable. But does that stop people from practicing it? No, it doesn't. Now, to my opinion, right? I have an opinion because I'm a human being and I have a right to have an opinion. And people have asked me several questions concerning this topic. The other day, I think that was during the election, somebody asked me, what do I think of the of legalization of gayism or lesbianism in Ghana? Now, this is what I told the person, and this is the answer that I honestly have. Void of my religious background, I am not basing my answer based on religion. I am not giving this answer based on societal factors, but personally, right? I feel Africans should think and put religion aside and put other factors aside and consider the human being. Now, the answer I give to everybody is that I honestly don't care. Personally. And my answer, do not take me out of context. It's not that I don't care about the human feeling. I don't care. Now, my answer is based on the fact that you and I both do not know and can never know till thy kingdom come. Know how a person actually feels. Now, between you and somebody who claims to love you, right? You believe the person based on what the person has said. You can never go into the person's head or heart to know what the person actually is thinking. There are people who tell you they love you when they really don't. They just want to get into your pants. There are people who actually love you, care about you, and have your best interest at heart. It's the same thing with a gay or a lesbian person. You can never know what they are thinking until I am able to understand how your mind works, until I am able to understand or be in your shoes to know how you feel. Then I will have an opinion about your sexuality. Now, my belief is that once I do not know and understand how you feel, I do respect your sexual orientation or your sexual belief or whatever you believe in. I do respect that. Now, moving forward, because I do respect that, I expect you to respect me as a straight person if I tell you my sexual orientation or my sexual belief or my sexual preference. Now, most of us Africans, when religious factors are taken aside, have not really even thought about this. When religious factors are put aside, they don't even know how they feel about this. Now, I wouldn't want anybody to influence my thinking. I am an open-minded adult who believes in what I believe in. Now, a person, after explaining this to them, asked me how I would feel if my child told me he or she was gay. And this is the answer I gave to the person. My religion does not accept it. My culture does not accept it. My country does not accept it. If my child should tell me he or she is gay, if I can't afford it, I will take my child to a country where it is legal. I cannot kill my child because the person is gay. I cannot throw away my relative because the person is gay. I can never understand it. But to be a good mother or a good parent, not because I want the public to say I'm a good person, or not because I am promoting it. That is where I find myself. That is what me and my family find ourselves in. So what do? In order not to break the rules of the country, in order not to be termed as taboo in our culture, in order not to be called evil in our religion, I would take my child to a country where it is legal. You see, human beings, there are certain things we cannot change. And we need to start accepting that. The world is changing. Things are changing. Now, I know everybody has their own opinion, and this is my opinion. This is my channel, and this is my opinion. I am not trying to influence anybody to believe in what I believe in, but I am urging you to have a mind of your own. Should something like this happen in your family, what are you going to do? Are you going to stigmatize the person? Are you going to kill the person? Honestly, some of them do not even like how they feel. Are you going to be a part of the problem? Or are you going to help us solve the issue? If my country does not accept it, it does not accept it. If my religion does not accept it, it does not accept it. I am not going to fight anyone to accept it. I know that I do not mind or do not care whatever sexual orientation you belong to. Just let us respect boundaries. Respect my boundary, and I will respect your boundary. So that is my honest opinion on this LGBTQ issue. I hope that our country comes to... The president already said he is not going to legalize anything under his regime. And I know it will take time. I know it will take time for people to... It is being practiced. What are we going to do about it? It is happening. Several women are married to men who are gay. But because our societies do not accept it, They cannot say it. They marry the women and you are being maltreated. You are suffering. Some women even know that their husbands are gay and they are sitting in it. Yet when the issue comes up, they are the first to cast the stone. Are you going to be a part of the issue? Are you going to be? I do not care if my child or family member should tell me they were gay. Well, we will do whatever we will do to take them to a country where they can practice their sexual orientation. That is it. That is fine now. Don't come at me with whatever. Don't come at me with what you believe in. Don't come at me with whatever. That is my opinion. Whatever opinion you have, you can keep to yourself. It is high time we Africans open our eyes. Things are happening. Only God can judge us. Only God knows what is happening. What do you think the human being that was born just wakes up and out of promiscuity or whatever just decides, I am gay? If you decide you are gay, that is your problem. If it is something you've been dealing with internally, I am sorry you're going through that. I don't think it is a disease. I don't think it is a crime to feel the way you are feeling. You're probably feeling that way because that was how you were made. And I'm sorry that the world is treating you the way they are treating you. I pray that with time, people do accept you for who you are. But for now, this is the world we live in. Please endure. Please cope. Do not kill yourself because people do not accept you. Go where you are accepted. The Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. Whoever you are, judge not, so that you will not be judged. I don't have an opinion because I don't know how you feel. I don't have an opinion because until the day I do understand and feel the way you feel, that day I will have an opinion. But for now, I care about you as a human and I respect your sexual orientation. But for now, whatever you are, if you are my friend, or my family, whatever you are, just know that I, Judith Wimborne Osman, love you just as you are. And I don't care about your sexual orientation. Respect my boundaries and I respect your boundaries. Thank you. I know this was intense and I hope that you did enjoy this video. I hope that you also have your opinion. And if you have your opinion, do not bash me for mine. I will not bash you for yours. You can leave a comment down below and what you think. Thank you for watching and I hope that you do subscribe to my channel and see you next time.